Community Bank of Pickens County presents ETC High School Highlights, hosted by Donna Enos.
All right, welcome to our second season of the High School Highlight Show, presented to you by Community Bank of Pickens County. We are so happy to be here. We want to thank all of our sponsors, and we want to give a big shout out to the guys here at ETC. They put together this new set for us. It looks really neat. Still going to do a few more things with it, but they have worked all summer getting this set ready, and we really appreciate all that they've done. So our show is about spotlighting, highlighting the good things that these kids are doing in our communities. We focus on high school kids. We met a lot of talented kids last year, and and just really kind of gave you an idea of some of the things that they do. And we want to meet even more kids this year and talk about what they're doing and just let you have a little insight into what goes on in extracurricular activities for the high schools. So each week we're going to do live interviews. We have some pre-recorded episodes, some segments, but we're going to rotate each week the order of the shows. So this week we start with Pickens. Our interviews are brought to you by the Nicole McArthur Law Firm in Jasper. Pickens is sponsored by Piedmont Mountainside Hospital, so we really appreciate them taking charge of Pickens County here tonight. So I want to introduce Coach Ryan Neal, flag football for Pickens. So introduce who you brought with you.
All right, so today I brought senior number 12, Skylar Latham, and then we also have junior number 0, Kendall Combs.
All right, appreciate y'all coming and joining us tonight. So this is all new, all brand new. So let's talk about, first question for you, what did it take starting up a program from scratch?
Well, it's a bit of a process. It takes a lot of deliberating when it comes to our athletic director, Brandon Thomas. It takes a community to show interest in it. I give a lot of credit to Brian Jones. He started our program all the way back when I think our current 8th graders were in 2nd or 3rd grade. And those girls, like I said, are now in 8th grade. We've had a lot of girls at the high school, too, being right here that, went so far as to sign letters and all of that to show their interest. But the money-wise, I'll say the Author Blank Family Foundation did a great job. They do a $10,000 grant for any school in Georgia that wants to start a new program. So if it weren't for that, it would be very hard to get a new program off the ground. But
that does help.
Yeah.
That does help. So I happened to be down there the day that you were doing, or one of the days you were doing tryouts, and you had people everywhere. So how many did you have originally try out?
We had 60 girls. I think the technical number would be 62 girls
how many
try
did you
out.
keep?
We ended up keeping 41 due to some conflicts. We are now at 38.
Okay.
So we have 38 girls. We, in year one, will be running a JV and a varsity program.
Well, good. All right. So, ladies, what did y'all do this summer to prepare for your season here, inaugural season?
Something that we really tried to focus on was just getting the team together and building a nice culture. Obviously, starting a new team, it's hard to immediately have good culture. That's something that has to be worked towards. So we definitely tried to keep constant contact with each other, communicating with each other. We've been focusing a lot on communicating, but just trying to put in the work to learning a new sport. A lot of us have no idea the rules of flag football, so we kind of just focused on that and focused on learning the technicalities of it.
Oh, good. All right. Kendall, we'll ask you this question. What kind of special equipment do you have to have?
So for flag football, you have to wear something called a guardian loop. It's basically like what you would call a helmet for football, but it's just the padding of it. It's so that we don't get concussions. Like I remember at FCA camp, I was wearing my guardian loop and I went down and I hit someone's knee right on my forehead, and if it wasn't for the guardian loop, I would have had a concussion. And then we also wear the flags because there's no tackling in flag football. But yeah, basically.
So now, can y'all decorate that like a headband or anything? Put your own personal touch on it?
I don't know. I've never asked that question.
I'll take that. So GHSA has a rule for everything. They do have rules where you can only have up to 2 logos on it, and I believe it's 2.5 inches by 1.5 inches. So I don't know how many referees are going to be breaking out the tape measure, but for year one, we're just going to rock something blank with a number on the back, just so we don't cause any trepidation.
So no diamond P on there or anything?
Not yet.
Okay.
Soon though.
All
Soon.
right. Well, on the promo that you sent out today, I saw, didn't y'all have on headbands?
Mhm.
Yes, the Guardian loops.
Yep.
Okay, so that was really kind of, but it looks more like a headband there,
Yes,
doesn't it?
ma'am.
Okay,
Yes.
all right, good. So do you play a region schedule?
So we have a little bit different terminology. Instead of region, we use the term area, and instead of classification, they use the term division. Right now, this is a growing sport. There are more than 400 schools in the state that have picked up flag football.
Man.
So, but that's still not as many that play other traditional sports. There are currently 5 divisions in Georgia. We are a Division II school.
Okay.
And as far as the area is concerned, there are some familiar opponents. We have, of course, us. We have Gilmer, Fannin, Dawson, Lumpkin. But then there's another isolated pocket that has Dalton Academy, Lafayette, Ringgold, and Heritage Catoosa. So
A little traveling going on there.
Oh yeah, we have 2 pretty good road trips coming up.
Okay, good. So, Skylar, I know you've already been offered some scholarships. So who has already offered you?
Yes, ma'am. I have 2 offers, one from Baton University in Virginia, and then I also just received an offer today from Hendrix College in Arkansas.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Maybe more to come.
I hope so. I plan on it.
So, I mean, you really technically have not even played your first flag football game, and you've already got 2 college offers on the table.
Yes, ma'am.
Man.
I've been trying to go to a lot of college camps, trying to get my name out there, trying to really make a brand for myself.
That's great. I mean, that is just very remarkable that you just picked this up. Within a few months, you've already got college offers. So that says a lot about you. I know on the basketball court, I mean, you just really bring the toughness, to the court, and so I know that that's really a big factor for flag football too.
Yes, ma'am. I believe it's all effort. You can
Yeah.
do anything if you have the effort.
That's right. And I mean, your specialty is rebounding, and that's what they say. I mean, that it takes a special mentality to do that.
Yes,
So,
ma'am. I believe so.
that is great. Okay, so tell me, I know that both of y'all are in multiple sports. So how do we juggle all of these sports? I know, we were talking about all of them that intersect in the fall. So what sports are y'all having that's going to intersect?
For me, my biggest one is basketball. I've already had to sit down with both coaches and try to figure out how a schedule is going to work because I love both. I know I'm trying to focus on flag football, but obviously my heart's always been with basketball. We have a great program that's just it's something different than any other sport has. So just trying to make sure that I have my feet in both, but also not taking away anything from either one. Like I have a big role in both teams, so I'm trying to make sure that I'm fulfilling that role the best I can.
A very responsible leader there. All right, Kendall, what do you have going on that intersects?
I play club soccer down in Cherokee County at Impact, and it really doesn't interlink at all because, well, the only thing that does is practices because we practice on the same days at the same time. So there will be some days that I'm going straight from flag football to soccer, and I'm going to have to skip some soccer for flag football. But it really doesn't interfere with each other because I only have soccer games on weekends, considering it's a club sport, and it's only until a certain point in the year. So
And a lot of crossover right there with soccer and flag football in there.
yes,
So.
club soccer and flag football are in the same season, but
I
with
mean,
them
it's
being on-
complementary skills going in together,
Yes.
so that's really good.
yes.
So tell me, how does it feel to be making history being the first flag football team?
I think it feels really special because considering there are already younger teams playing right now, we're the first high school team to be playing at Pickens, but there's so many girls behind us that are looking up to us, and we've just started a legacy that they're all going to continue on.
It's great.
For me, I'd say that it's just great being a part of something and seeing Pickens expand because we started off a really small school and there's a lot of things that we've grown at, and we've always had great athletics, so it's great to see that we're expanding that, and I hope that we can bring more greatness to our Pickens
Yeah.
program.
I think that's, it really is. But, you've got athletes that are, like we've talked about, playing more sports, and you just really have to come into that compatibility that you can work together. And I think that you did the right thing, sitting down with both coaches, and kind of everybody on the same page. We were talking earlier about how many of these sports intersect here in the fall. So how many players on your team do you have that play fall sports? And what well, not necessarily how many in the number, but what different fall sports do you have that are going on at the same time that you have athletes?
Yes. No, we have pretty much every fall sport that you can think of, to include padded football. We have Takoa McGraw, who kicks for what we would traditionally call our boys football team. She's sort of kicking that barrier down, if you will. But we have her, we have cheerleaders, we have wrestlers, we have softball players, we have volleyball players, we have cross-country runners. We have it all. We're well represented. But at the end of the day, it just takes willing coaches to sit down and to have discussions and put the kids first, which can be tough sometimes. But if you got into this job to teach or to coach, it should be for the kids. So if it means we do a little bit extra work to make sure they get to participate in what they want to do, then that's what we should do.
Well, I think it's great that, everybody has come into this so willingly and able to work together. And because I feel like by having this, it just kind of helps the kids to, grow in different areas. And so, who would have thought you would have gotten 2 college scholarships before you ever stepped on the field for an official game? So, just so many things, opportunities come up. Really want to wish y'all luck in your first season here, and it's going to be fun, and we'll get some highlights and put on a show, and I hope y'all have a lot of good success.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it,
Thank y'all
Coach.
for coming.
Of course.
All right, thanks. All right, good luck.
No problem. Go Nets.
Okay, so we will be right back. We've got a treat coming up from Gilmer. They'll be next, so stay with us.
Community Bank of Pickens County is a proud sponsor of High School Highlights on ETC. For the past 25 years, we've been honored to serve the residents of Pickens County and surrounding communities. Because we're locally owned, we're not just a part of your community. We are your community. Local banking with local people. It's what we do. Community Bank of Pickens County. Member FDIC.
ETC is connected to our community. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections and fast, reliable internet. Visit etcnow.com today.
Since 2001, 515 Lumber and Millwork has been proudly locally owned and operated, serving builders, contractors, and homeowners with quality products and exceptional service. We specialize in premium grade lumber, doors, windows, and trim, providing everything you need to dry in your home and complete it with style. From quality framing materials to beautiful finishing details, 515 Lumber and Millwork is your trusted source for the products, expertise, and reliability that help bring every project to life. Build with confidence. Build with 515 Lumber and Millwork.
Cartecay Cutlery is a family-owned and operated business. We're proud to offer trusted brands for work and everyday care. Visit us at 58 North Main Street in the heart of Ellijay. Cartecay Cutlery, sharp tools, mountain roots.
Every stitch tells a story. At Talking Threads, Embroidery, and more, we bring your ideas to life.
Nicole McArthur Law Firm in Jasper, your hometown lawyer specializing in criminal defense, DUI, accident, and injury. Need a lawyer? Call Nicole McArthur.
illusion. That's the real magic of education. Magic is you.
Thank you so much. So thank you all for coming. It's had a great first day in school.
Welcome back. So now we are having our live interview here with our Gilmer, I guess our Gilmer friends, we should say. So we have Robert Ferguson, and and I say it's an audiovisual class, but what is the technical term that you have for your class?
It's actually audio, video, technology, and film, AVTF.
So that has
Pathway.
expanded a lot since we were in school, I guess.
Oh yeah.
So tell us who's with you tonight. It's one of our own.
One of our students, Justin Martin, who is also a employee here at ETC,
Exactly.
which I'm very proud to say, as well as others. But Justin's joining me, and he is an incredible student. I'm honored to be his teacher and hopefully inspire.
So on that, let's talk about. Justin works here. He's done a lot of clips for us on our show, and we've got several others that we've got. Johnathan, we've got Jesse that's in your class.
Mm-hmm.
How many students have you put into the field of I guess television or any kind of field that has this relation as far as audio visual?
Yeah, I mean I'm starting my third year, so it's gone by fast. At ETC, I think you just hired another young man who's very talented, Sean, and so he'll be joining these three, so that's 4. And then another young man named Luke Watson, who's very, very talented, and he has gone to the Georgia Film Academy for some classes, a workshop for screenwriting, very talented screenwriter.
Man.
And then he went to the overall production summer camp this past summer, so I see him doing whatever he wants to do. He won an award for writing a book recently.
Yes.
And then I have another young lady who was an intern of mine who's going to be starting at the Georgia Film Academy in the fall. So, I just want to inspire them and let them see what my career was through, and just inspire them to know that they could do the same thing if they want to.
Well, I mean, your connections help kind of advance your students too, so that's, lucky for them to have you. So, Justin, tell me a little bit about what this class has done for you as far as getting to know new students and, meeting, I guess, really students and teachers that you wouldn't normally come across and wouldn't normally interact with.
Mr. Ferguson has really helped me figure out who more people I'm alike with, who I share this interest with. He recently just got a new studio, a new green room for podcasts and stuff like that. I try to go in there and help the people who don't know what they're doing with it's with the streaming software OBS, or if it's connecting XLR cable if they don't know what XLR cable is, teaching them how to use the audio board. Johnathan does that too. I would say Mr. Ferguson all around had a positive impact on me being able to connect with other kids in this subject.
So, well, I tell you, talking about talented, I mean, all 3 of yours worked on the set to, really put this together, and we really appreciate all the hard work that they all put in. I know Johnathan was doing some last minute stuff here, and really looks good, and so, they jump in and they just really, Jesse's been doing a lot of ad sales, Johnathan did a lot of set, Justin's done a lot of, clips for us, so it's just well-rounded that they're coming in and really contributing to ETC here. So tell me, we did, Justin did a segment last year on the drones.
Yeah.
How has drones changed people's everyday lives?
It's changing everything. I was inspired during COVID. I borrowed a drone from a friend and absolutely fell in love with flying a drone. And so then I realized after my career I started a production company, and that I needed to get a license in order to make money to fly the drones. So I did that. And drones are everywhere, from the military to now delivery. But once, I didn't know how much I would love it until I got my hands on it. And that's what I see with the students. Once they try it out it's so fun.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And once you get the feel for it and what you can do, you can get some beautiful, beautiful video and photography.
Well, I think that'll probably add, that's some things that we can bring into ours this year that I think probably Justin will use some of that too, so.
Yeah.
I would like to add on to what he said. Last year we had this student, Kenyon, I interviewed him. He didn't really know how to use the drone at first, but once he did get his hands on it, he wanted to go out there every day. He wanted to learn more and more on how to use the drones and more on how to get better shots.
Yeah, Canyon was inspiring, and so was Caden Glover, who I think wants to get his pilot's license to be able to make money doing it. And it's all possible, you know, to be able to do. So it's not easy, but it's really, really fun to fly drones.
Well, I could see that it would be. And I mean, I just see different, like for real estate, you see people using the drones for, to advertise houses. And of course, sporting events have the drones. And so I'm
roofing,
sure that,
I mean, there's all kinds of chimney inspections. They have these little drones that go down on the chimney. It's wild.
Yeah, I mean, the field is just unlimited, I guess, right now for kids. So Justin, do you see this as a career that you want to go in?
Absolutely. I would love to get my Part 107. I would love to do this professionally, get shots for the studio with drones. What he said earlier, using the drones for the chimneys and stuff, we actually used the drones to monitor how the new school building was coming along, and we got shots from wide above, we got shots that are close up. We just got a lot of the progress from this building being built.
Yeah, and that's one video that I'd like to share with y'all.
Yes.
And we're working all those details out. But for a year and a half, we filmed from the groundbreaking to the beautiful Performing Arts Center being finished. And now, we have so much going at Gilmer High School. It's amazing.
Well, I tell you, you've always been so generous with us to share, last year with us, different things that y'all were doing in your class that we could use here. And it's, for the most part, it's ready. All we've got to do is just plug it in. And so.
Well, I want to say he's not just drones, but this guy is a really good interviewer too.
Yeah.
And all of, JJ and Jesse and Sean and Justin, it's inspiring because they're self-motivated. Justin came to me and was like, hey, how can I do more? I want to be more involved. And I'm going to drop the mic one more time. And so it's just fun to see them. To inspire them, yes, but they're self-motivated. They want to do more stuff.
Yeah.
And be more involved.
Well, for them to be working at this age, and they do such a good job, they've got to love it.
Yeah.
So. Well, Justin, what is your most favorite part of technology?
My favorite part of technology, oddly enough, is all the weird looks you get while using it. Like the other day, I was doing this interview for Mr. Ferguson for work-based learning, and all these kids were coming up to me and they're asking me, what are you doing? Do you like what you do? Really just getting asked questions like that and being able to share with people what I do and how much I love what I do is the best part for me.
Well, I mean, you do a great job because we've used a lot of your interviews, and so we really appreciate that you shared that with us. So, we've talked about a career, and if you could say today exactly what you wanted to do, what would you say? I feel like maybe drones might be one area, but if you could do any job that you can think of, what would you do?
I would love to get into the movie industry, rather if it's being a cameraman, a gaffman, or gaffer, best boy, any of it really. I'd like to stay here too. I'd like to, do both, or honestly, any of it. It all intrigues me.
Well, I mean, it just seems like that there's so much, and I know there's so much production that goes on in Atlanta and surrounding areas, and so with this connection that you have here with the help, I can see that you could have a very successful career. So, and we really appreciate you sharing all the stuff with us that we can use on the show, because I mean, you've sent me stuff this weekend, and you've kind of set it up with Trace here that we can just, plug things in, and it's been great. And as you were talking about the new construction, that's going to be something that we would love to feature on the show.
Yeah.
You know, that because, you know, y'all have had a lot of new construction. You know, Fannin's had a lot of new construction. And that's something that by using your stuff, we can have that kind of inside view. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, we are real blessed with what is going on at Gilmer High School and all the new facilities through all the pathways, not just mine. It's really cool. And we'd love to have you over there and give you a tour and do a show over there.
I'm going to do that.
Why not?
I'm going to do that. That's right. I mean, you know, you've got the people that know how to do it. So we'll do that one day. That'll be a great little trip we can make and do that. So, but thank y'all so much for coming on tonight and sharing. And I really wanted to introduce you to everybody because you do so much for us behind the scenes and with your kids. And I want everybody to put a face with a name here. So, but thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And for all you do. And
it's an honor working with these guys.
Yeah, I appreciate all of them. They have just really jumped in and really done a lot for the show, and we really appreciate it. So,
thank you.
Thank you. All right, stay with us. We've got the volleyball team from Fannin coming up.
Community Bank of Pickens County is a proud sponsor of High School Highlights on ETC. For the past 25 years, we've been honored to serve the residents of Pickens County and surrounding communities. Because we're locally owned, we're not just a part of your community. We are your community. Local banking with local people. It's what we do. Community Bank of Pickens County. Member FDIC.
Like us, you want to choose the best security company, not trusting your home monitoring and family's peace of mind to just anyone. ETC Security is trusted, locally owned and operated here in the North Georgia area. Our cutting-edge security and camera systems give peace of mind wherever you are, at a price we're proud to offer our friends and neighbors. You're ready for a better local security service. Give us a call or visit us online at etcsecurity.com.
No matter the time and season, come to the place where it's been family grown for your home since 1944. Aaron Family Orchards, 8350 Highway 52 East in beautiful Ellijay, Georgia.
Looking for true North Georgia mountain living? Jaxon Custom Homes in Ellijay, Georgia blend premium custom craftsmanship with unbelievable Blue Ridge views. Find your sanctuary today.
Looking to buy or sell your property? Contact Patsy Carver, powered by REMAX Town and Country. The Patsy Carver team in Jasper. Trusted, proven, local.
All right, Gilmer, the Gilmer segment was sponsored by Farm Bureau of Gilmer. We really appreciate them taking that spot this year and helping us out there. So now we have the Fannin Lady Rebel volleyball team with us today. Coach Suzanne Pass, you want to tell us who you brought with you tonight?
I've got Piper Stromer, she's a senior. I've got Audrey Ville, another senior. I've got Tabor Pass, who's a junior, and Maddie Parton, who is a sophomore.
All right, welcome ladies. So proud to have y'all tonight. So last year was your first year coaching volleyball. Y'all were super successful.
They did
so, you know, remind us again how far you went in the state.
So last year we went to the Elite Eight. I'm very proud of those girls. We graduated 5, which was a big chunk.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did great last year. Everything we asked with 3 brand new coaches, they did a great job.
Well, to go to Elite Eight in your first year is really
It was all
great.
the girls.
Yeah. Well, it's a little coaching in there too.
Well, a little bit.
So all right. You went to the Elite Eight in your first year. So your second year, you gonna do anything different?
I hope we go back to the Elite Eight, maybe even farther. We've had to change up a few things with our rotation and the kids we have. You know, with any sport, you've got to modify it to what you have coming back. So I've got 6 returners, so got some young ones on the team, but got some missing pieces, but we're working on it. That's what we do every day at practice. So.
Yeah. So, all right, ladies, let's talk about, tell me what y'all did this summer as far as getting ready for this season.
Well, going straight out of club, we went right into the new weight room, which, I mean, such a nice facility. And we've been practicing every day, lifting weights, getting stronger, hopefully go past Elite 8 this year.
I know one thing that we did is we, like right after tryouts, I think we had like about a month gap in between things, and then we went straight into Knoxville. We have a really, really nice camp that we go to in Knoxville. We did a lot of team bonding. To me personally, that's a really important thing that we did. Really getting to know all the girls and getting comfortable with each other. But we also definitely learned a lot in Knoxville while we were there. And then, like she said, once we got back, then we got straight into our weight room every morning, weights, and then practice. So I definitely think this summer was really successful, and we all did a really good job.
Well, good,
so.
Good.
Yeah, so our weight room is it's really nice. It gives us a lot of motivation to want to get better. And I feel like we have gotten a lot better since we've started working out. And we've had a lot of summer trainings back to Knoxville, and Knoxville's a really good thing. It's just a camp where we go with a lot of other teams and a lot of girls our age, and we just compete with each other and learn from different coaches on how to get better.
That weight training facility is really nice, and we've been working on stuff that would help us get better for volleyball. So box jumps and just jumping and moving quickly. And I think it's really nice.
Well, all four of y'all mentioned your new weight room. And so, Jeremy King, the AD, I sent him an email and asked him to, give us permission to show some video of the new facility. And, so we are going to have that on the show to kind of talk about, because, that is a beautiful facility that y'all have. And I know y'all are proud of it. Obviously, you can tell by talking to y'all, you're very proud of it. So tell me, what made you choose volleyball? You already got the mic, just go ahead and hang on to it. So, I've known you since you were, maybe 3 years old? And, volleyball is not really the sport I thought you would choose, but what made you go with volleyball?
Honestly, I grew up in basketball and softball, but, volleyball, it's so fun. I feel like there's so much more time to spend with your teammates, and it's more of I feel like it's the most team sport you can have, because in basketball, one person can make a mistake and you can automatically pick it right back up. But in volleyball, if one person makes a mistake, the point can be over. And it's just kind of different because, I don't know, it's a lot more peaceful if you, I don't know. It is not a contact sport. I don't like contact sports. So, yeah, I'm not like her. So, yeah.
Who wants to go next? Tell me what made you choose volleyball?
My mom went to Junior Olympics for volleyball, so I grew up with that in the home, and she really wanted me to be a setter, but I'm almost 6 foot, so that was not going to happen. But volleyball is just my first love. I played basketball, but there's something about the court of volleyball and just the gameplay. I fell in love with it.
You've got that passion, you can tell. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go. So honestly, growing up, I didn't play a whole bunch of sports. My dad was really big into mountain biking, and that's actually why we moved up to Blue Ridge in the first place. But 8th grade, I was friends with a whole bunch of people that were trying out for the volleyball team, and I was like, oh, let me try it with you guys. And, had the least expectations. Didn't really expect to make the team or anything, but I ended up making the team, and honestly, that was probably the best decision. I didn't know what I was doing whenever I walked onto that court. Truly, I'll be completely honest with you. But I had a lot of great coaches. Everybody was really open to helping me learn. And so I think I didn't start loving the sport, but I grew to love the sport. And now, all of these girls that I'm sitting with right now, even this one right here, and all the girls that I play with, they just become
like family, you know, and so it creates such a great community.
It's what sports are all about.
I agree. So, yeah, I just love all the people that I play with. And I mean, we have hard times because that comes with any sport. But I think that is what makes us stronger.
You're
And
making
makes us
lifetime
better.
memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
I kind of grew up on dance and stuff you wouldn't really expect, but I played basketball for a really long time when I grew up, and I quit my 6th grade year, and I just went to a club volleyball for like one small practice, and I just loved it from ever since. And then I tried out and made the team, and yeah, I would have not changed a thing. I love it.
Well, that's great. I mean, you know, to hear this is really, you know, good to know that it means so much to y'all. So that's really good. So tell me what your expectations are for this season.
I know Pass already mentioned this, but like my biggest goal for this season is to make it at least to Elite 8, if not past Elite 8.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, obviously the goal is to win, but I would definitely love to see us all make it past where we've been, and just overall grow as a team, you know,
Good.
continue growing our bonds and just keep on growing.
My goal is to, of course, make it really far in state, but also, like, we have 2 seniors. I'm a junior and she's a sophomore. Like, they only have, this is their last season. This is my, like, have 2 seasons left. She has 3 seasons left, and it's like, it's our last go-round at sports unless we're going to college, and it's just we need to make the best of it and just play our hearts out.
You know, they're all talking like, you know, that they are really old. I mean, you know, when I was growing up, I mean, you know, it's like y'all just really feel like you're really old, but you know, y'all still got a lot to go here.
Yeah. We feel old sometimes because we're like popping and cracking all the time.
Those knee injuries.
Yeah. So, all right. So good expectations. We know that y'all really want to do that. So tell me, does sports make you a better student?
I think it sets a standard. Like, if you don't have good grades, you don't play. So you try your hardest inside the classroom and outside of it on the court. And you get your homework done on the bus, on the way to games, and right after practice. And it's discipline. Like, it sets a schedule.
I'll just go off of what she said. It doesn't, you are expected to keep your grades up, you know, all this. And so definitely, like she said, there's discipline to it. You know, you have to be able to get home from a long day at practice and all that stuff and be able to get what you need done. So I do think that it, you know, it can be hard sometimes. Yeah, time management is a big thing, and it can be hard sometimes just because you have so much going on at once, like every once in a while. And so, yeah, it just gets a little, it's rough. But in my opinion, it's like I am academic motivated. Like, I try to succeed in my academics.
That's good.
So
that's really good. So, Tabor, I know you played a lot of travel. I know last year when y'all came on, you were like in Gainesville or something at club. So, you know, I guess you're learning time management a lot
for
too.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to juggle homework, like, because we're in Gainesville 3 nights a week, starting in October until June. And we have to, like, I feel like it kind of builds character almost, because you have to, it's like, it's hard because I take AP classes, I take dual enrollment classes, and on top of all that, having sports, wanting to go to play farther in college, like all of that on top of each other, it is a lot of time management. And my practices are from 7:30 to 9:30 at night, so I'm doing my homework in the car. Like, I have to have good grades too, because
that's
a big rule. You have to have a
Student before you're an
95 or
athlete.
above. So
Well, you know, I tell you what, it's just so interesting, and this is why we do this show, is to show the dedication and what you, really the sacrifices that you're making to be a student athlete. And so that's why we're wanting to spotlight you. You know, you're very successful in your team, but you also are very successful in the classroom. And y'all had great answers tonight as far as, you know, I mean, letting everybody have an insight to what you know, go through. And so we really appreciate it, and we will be following you. Hopefully, we'll be watching you Final Four, you know, as far as y'all can go. So this is great. Really proud of y'all and what you do. So good luck this year.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. I tell you what, y'all were the first interview we had on the High School Highlights show, and so we brought you back on the first night this time. So we really appreciate y'all being a big part of it.
Well, thank you. Enjoy it.
All right, stay with us. We have our feature coming up, and got a little treat for you on that feature, so stay with us.
Community Bank of Pickens County is a proud sponsor of High School Highlights on ETC. For the past 25 years, we've been honored to serve the residents of Pickens County and surrounding communities. Because we're locally owned, we're not just a part of your community. We are your community. Local banking with local people. It's what we do. Community Bank of Pickens County. Member FDIC.
ETC knows the internet is evolving, taking new twists and turns. As we add our input, make our choices, and follow the light that connects us all. It's quite a journey, one to experience with the fastest speeds available. Contact ETC. Connect to the internet speed that suits your journey, and enjoy the ride.
Friday Night Lights. They illuminate not just the field, but our community spirit as well. Communities like ours are the backbone of our state and the key to a strong future. That's why Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance continually invests in Georgia communities, working closely with our members to protect their financial future. With local agents in nearly every Georgia community, we're proud to say we're always the home team. Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance.
We are a Farm Bureau.
Looking for your next ride? Come visit us at Twin City Motors, conveniently located at 873 Industrial Boulevard in Ellijay, Georgia. We offer a wide variety of quality pre-owned vehicles, no dealer fees, straightforward pricing, driven by trust since day one. Proudly serving North Georgia since 1989.
All right, Benny Hopkins Paving brings you the feature of the week, and this week we're excited to bring you a feature featuring AJ Rice, who just got drafted by the Tampa Bay Rays for baseball, straight out of high school. So let's hear from AJ. Okay, we're here with AJ Rice of the Tampa Bay Rays now. AJ, thank you so much for joining us on the show tonight. First of all, I wanted to say congratulations on your state championship.
Thank you.
And you got numerous awards. You got All-American, you got Georgia Player of the Year, First Team All-State, All-Star Game. You were down at Turner Field. You know, that's just quite an honor, and I want to congratulate you on all those awards.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm super grateful.
I tell you what, you earned it. It was well deserved, and everybody here is so proud of you. So let's talk a little bit about the draft. You were taken by Tampa Bay, and I know that they're very fortunate to have you. What was it like preparing for the draft?
Yeah, I mean, it was cool just talking to all the teams and kind of seeing where I thought I would land. And, you know, I mean, it's a lot less work than people think, a lot less work than I thought it was going to be. You know, you kind of just sit around and wait almost. It's very, very boring. You know, you're just sitting, you're waiting. So, no, it's definitely tough just sitting there waiting for so long, but a little nerve-wracking. But yeah, not a whole lot of preparation or a whole lot going into it. Just you're kind of just waiting. It's a lot of waiting.
Did they let you know ahead of time that they were going to draft you, or did you just get the call once it was done?
Yeah, I knew before.
Okay, well that at least helped take a little bit of the nervousness out of it, I guess.
Right.
So you officially signed on July 27th, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am, that is correct.
What did that feel like?
That was cool. Yeah, me and my family went to Tropicana Field, their major league field, and signed up in one of the suites up there, and got to walk around the field. And yeah, I mean, it was a super cool experience. Yeah, I mean, the town's awesome, the field's awesome, and yeah, no, it was a super cool experience.
Well, I know you can see yourself playing there one day, can't you?
I hope so.
So I know that probably every baseball player dreams of this, but is this a dream come true for you?
Yeah, no, it's definitely the first step for sure. Obviously, the ultimate goal is to make it there, but yeah, this is definitely a childhood dream for sure.
So when you signed that first professional contract, so that's the first of many, what's your life like now?
Yeah, so right now I'm in Port Charlotte with the rookie complex where they have their spring training at. And right now I just go to the complex and, get whatever I have to get done that day for, throwing, workout, conditioning, meetings, whatever it is. And I'll eat 2 meals there, and then, about midday, 12 or 1 o'clock, I'm usually done for the day around then. So then I'm just, I just hang out and, I have my buddies down here, got my roommates. So, we're just different every day after we get done with work, I guess.
I'll tell you what, it has to be a good feeling knowing that your job now is just to play baseball. Does that feel good?
Feels great.
I bet it does. So, are you going to be in a rookie league, or what will be the next step after this?
Yeah, so right now I'm just in technically it's a mini camp, or technically it's FCO, which is the rookie league, but I won't pitch until later this month and later August. So I'll throw a little bit then, and then I'll be home in late September, and then I got to come back for a strength camp for all the draft guys in October, and then hopefully middle of next year I'll be sent out somewhere.
Well, I'll tell you what, it is so exciting, and you've earned this, and you deserve all the good things that are coming to you, and we are all going to be so excited to watch you and in your future. And when you come to Atlanta, I'm sure you'll never be able to get enough tickets for everybody that wants to come watch you. But you have just earned this, and we are so proud of you, and we just appreciate you taking the time to talk to us about the draft. I just can't imagine what that feeling was like, and but we know we get to share in all of your future, and we're looking forward to it, and you've got our support.
Definitely.
You enjoy every minute of it.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, AJ. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want to say thanks to AJ for taking time while he's in Florida to do the interview with us and to be on the show here. So now we've got the Patsy Carver team at REMAX Realty there in Jasper is going to bring you the highlights for this week. And this is going to be from the ETC Media Day that we did earlier with the 3 football teams. So enjoy some of these interviews. All right, I'm here with the quarterbacks from our 3 teams, so I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
I'm Kenan Holloway.
Tanner Bell.
AJ Callahan.
Okay, so you probably play the most exciting position on the field, but that also kind of goes hand in hand with being probably the biggest responsibility. So tell me what you feel like is your biggest responsibility during a ball game.
Just making sure everybody knows what they're doing and executing the plays.
Probably the same thing. Make sure I know what everybody's doing. People have a lot of questions when they're on the field, and it gets a little intense. So we got to be the one to keep it together.
I'd say managing the game and keeping everyone on schedule.
So let's talk a little bit about the huddle. People really don't know what goes on in a huddle. So what do you do to take command of your huddle?
Just make sure everybody's quiet and listening, and like make sure everybody before like you go down to the ball, make sure everybody knows what they're doing, so there's no questions and no messed up assignments.
I get the play call, and as soon as I come in the huddle, I yell eyes, and everybody just gets quiet. So
we also yell eyes before we say the play call.
So, you know, I know that y'all have passed, and I know y'all are mainly a running team, but what is the most exciting thing as a quarterback that can happen on offense?
The big play with your running back and your O-line blocking it perfect and just watching it happen from behind.
Just getting the ball in the hands of your teammates and watching them score and get excited about it, that's probably the best part.
I'd probably say being in like a 4th down situation and having to get some grit yards and we pick it up.
All right, so we look forward to this year and calling your name and watching your success, and we really are rooting for you and excited for the season. Thank you for joining us. Here are our defensive playmakers for the area. Does anybody want to have anything to say to each other? Anybody got anything to say?
Good luck to y'all boys. I wish the best, and good luck to y'all seasons. I hope y'all win the majority of your games.
All right, thank you. We really appreciate it and appreciate the sportsmanship. Good luck to all of you. Linebackers from the 3 schools, and I know there's a lot of mutual respect, but do we have somebody that would like to say anything to the group of linebackers that you're going to be facing this year?
Not really sure. I'm excited. That's really all I got to say. What you, Steve?
What he said, just excited about playing y'all.
Like he said, excited to play everybody. Hope everybody wins a lot of games, just not when y'all play us. So.
Hey, we look forward to calling your name this year and for all your success, and thank you for being here today. Thanks. All right, we're here with the Fannin Rebel defense. So let's introduce yourselves.
Braden Walker. Nate O'Neill.
Brady Burnett.
Reed Holloway.
All right, so y'all have had really a string of success throughout your careers, and now you've got a new coach. So what are the expectations of you as a defensive group?
Just execute everything as a team. Toughness, being able to cover the routes well and to be able to swarm to the ball and to be tougher than as a team than we were last year.
Just focus on the little things, always have fun out there, and, just be safe and be a team, be a family.
Definitely pick up where we started from last year and just keep building, see where we can go.
So what is the most fun thing that you can do on defense? So personally, what is the most fun thing that you can create?
I'd have to say a big interception, a big play like that. I'd also say a big interception, a pick 6 would be nice.
Just like, yeah, I'd probably back them up on that. Another interception or something.
Definitely an interception.
So do you have a goal for this year that I know everybody as far as region and going to the state tournament, but as a personal goal, do you have a personal goal set?
As a DB group, I hope we don't let up any big plays deep and everything like that. Yeah, don't let up any big plays, but also I would like for the majority of our group to make all region, to be notified as and elected by other coaches at a good group. That would mean a lot to us, to be able to be recognized as that.
I'd probably say just focus on stuff as a team, as a whole, play together, and just try to be as successful as you can.
Definitely all just come together and working as a team, mastering our craft so we can go a long ways together.
All right, thank you.
Community Bank of Pickens County is a proud sponsor of High School Highlights on ETC. For the past 25 years, we've been honored to serve the residents of Pickens County and surrounding communities. Because we're locally owned, we're not just a part of your community. We are your community. Local banking with local people. It's what we do. Community Bank of Pickens County. Member FDIC.
If you or your business are looking for local advertising opportunities, we have sponsorships available for new programming coming soon on ETC3. Contact us at 706-697-5591.
Still driving on this? If you don't like the road you're on, let us pave you a new one. At Ben Hopkins Paving, we don't just fix asphalt. We build smooth, solid surfaces made to last. From driveways to parking lots, big jobs, small jobs, one standard done right. Locally owned, fully insured, no shortcuts, no excuses. If you don't like the road you're on, let us pave you a new one. Visit benhopkinspaving.com for your free estimate today.
Welcome to the roof Ellijay, Ellijay's only rooftop kitchen and bar. Overseeing all of downtown Ellijay and the beautiful rich mountain range as well as the Cahutas. When you're ready, we'll be here to serve you.
You know, there's so many things that go on in the community. In the afternoons, Saturdays, these kids are just really active, and if you could go to a game or an activity, they really would appreciate your support. It really makes them feel good to see people in the stands. So we're real proud of everything that these kids are doing. Thanks for watching tonight. Thanks for joining us for our second season. Again, thanks to the guys for our new set. We're really proud of this. And we're going to do our show every 2 weeks during the school year. So we'll be back in 2 weeks on the 24th of August. And we're excited about what we're going to bring to you then. I'm Donna Ennis. Have a great week.